Not only have I wanted to work with Michael Bay for a long time actually, and his movies really excite me, and they just feel like fun. He wrote me, sent me the script, and he said, "Read it. I think it's good, but I mean, we'll play around with it, And I was like, this works. This works, and it really moved me, and I was so down for some fun. So all those pieces. I think Michael may have said to me, "Yeah, I was almost not going to do it. Then you said you want to do it, so I guess we're going to do it." So I was like, "Oh, cool." Shooting a film in the confines of an ambulance is nothing in comparison to a first responder, EMT doing their job on a daily, nightly basis, moment by moment, at faster speeds. I mean, it is there are sharp edges everywhere. There are wires hanging everywhere. I mean, obviously there's many things at your disposal to use to help save somebody's life. But, I found it to be so interesting when I tried to think about the reality of someone doing a job like that in a space like that. It's awe-inspiring. Yaya is lovable, I mean, he just is as a person, and he's an actor who is curious and is always asking questions in the same way that I do. So there was a simpatico in terms of how we always approach things. We're kind of always looking for we want something deeper, we're asking a different question. And that was fun because I think it's possible in a movie like this to not ask those questions and to just go through. But I think both of us knew that the more we asked those questions and dug deep together, the more interesting the movie would be. Michael is someone like many of the great directors I've worked with who is searching for what feels alive, what feels present and alive. And he has a different technique from other directors I've worked with. He's shooting with extraordinary operators on a minimum of 3 cameras in almost every setup, and gives himself the agility to capture moments and improv and change and move around. And I think that energy is infectious in his movies. That's what makes them so alive. But you can start a scene with Michael thinking that it's about one thing, and if there's an actor in the scene, maybe the scene is about their character, but the other actor's bringing a different kind of energy that he's drawn to, the scene will become about the actor who is bringing the energy that's alive. And I think that is the same with any filmmaker of great stature that I've worked with. Like, they're looking for moments that feel truly alive. Michael generates them and also is just desperate for them. I adored acting for Michael. There was no space that was off limits in the emotional world. And, and he's very upfront and he's very direct and he's very clear. And I think as an actor, you start to appreciate that. Sometimes you just want slower, faster, right, left, and you get what they're trying to say. Simplicity of a comment can open up worlds, and Michael's like that. And most of the great directors I've worked with are like that too.